just gonna kind of go in the order of the rainbow, I guess, as close as I can. So I'm starting off with the reds. I do really like, as you can see, having some glitter in my red nail polishes. These two are quite similar. This is Toggle to the Top, I believe, and this is Under the Mistletoe. Both are kind of dark reds with glitter set inside. However, I am going to keep them both just because the Essie one comes out a lot more glittery than the OPI one. The OPI glitter appears pretty bright in the bottle, but on your nail, not quite so much. So going to be keeping both those because they're actually both quite different. This one is actually one of the first nail polishes I got. This is Wrapped in Rubies from Essie, and even though it was one of my first ones, I've kind of come to realize that I don't really like the foiled nail polishes. I don't tend to reach for this one. Actually, I can't remember the last time I wore it. This finish just isn't my favorite. So I am gonna let this one go, which is kind of sad because it's one of the first Essie nail polishes I ever got. And I remember, you know, when I got it and all that other kind of stuff, but if I don't use it, I don't use it. So yeah, hopefully foiled nail polishes aren't gonna be coming back into fashion because I'm gonna be letting them all go, I think. On to the oranges. I don't have as many of these, but let's see. These two are quite similar. This one is from Sally Hansen. It's one of the Gel Effects ones, and this is Malibu Peach. And then this one is from Essie. This is Tarte Deco, which is one of my absolute favorites. They're showing up a little bit more different in color on the camera than they do in real life. But I did a comparison one day and put one on one hand and one on the other, and once it's on your nails you really can't tell that much of a difference, and Tarte Deco is one of my absolute favorites. So I'm going to let the Sally Hansen one go just because it's quite repetitive to have them both since they're very, very similar peach colors, even if they are very pretty peach colors. So I'm going to let that one go. Going to move right into the yellows. I only have two. So this one is from Revlon, this is Buttercup, and then this is Zoya's Pippa. This color is just so beautiful, and it just is the absolute sunshine yellow. The color makes me so happy. However, this color does not go on your nails well. I mean, it takes several coats, it is streaky, and it's just really a pain to apply, and then it wears off very quickly no matter what top coat I use. So sadly, I'm gonna let this one go. And then this Buttercup one, it's a very specific color. I definitely have to be in the right mood to wear it, but around springtime I did get a good bit of use out of it, so I think I'll keep this one. Alright, technically green should be next, but I don't really like to wear green on my fingers with the exception of mint green, so I don't really have that many greens. Which is probably good because I have plenty of other colors. So moving on with teal. So teal is basically, I don't know, the closest to green that I have. This Trophy Wife one from Essie is a foily kind of nail polish, which, like I said before, isn't exactly my cup of tea as much these days, but the teal color really is so pretty, and in the summertime I love to wear this on my toes. So I'm going to be keeping that one. So from this group, I think I'm really just getting rid of this e.l.f. one. It came in like a little mini pack. It's a perfectly fine nail polish. This is just Mint Cream is the color. It's perfectly nice, but it's just very similar to I Need a Refreshment. And this is my favorite, and it's so much easier to put on with the brush that comes with this than this one. If you haven't seen it, these e.l.f. ones have a really nice rounded brush, kind of like that. So hopefully I don't make a mess. All right, there we go, success. And this little e.l.f. one just has a tiny little brush, so it just, with this mini size, takes a long time to put on. So I'm gonna let this one go since it's just kind of repetitive. This mint green one is the only one that's actually green. This is Mint Sorbet, Sally Hansen, and I really do like this one as well. So keeping all these guys. Blue is my favorite color. In case you couldn't tell, I love blue. I know this Hard Candy one is kind of dried out, but just in case you want to know, this is Jelly Bean Blue. This is another one of those Essie foiled kind of looking nail polishes. This is Beach Bum Blue. It just never looks as good on my fingers as it does in the bottle, which is a problem because supposed to go on my finger. So gonna let that one go. This one I got on sale, as you can see. So this one is Blue Blood. So it was a nice color, and if you like the matte nail polish, I would recommend it, especially if you can find it on sale. So yeah, nothing wrong with this one, just not a fan of the matte finish. I think that's gonna be it for the blues as far as purging, because yes, they are similar, but they are not the same. So definitely get different wears out of each of them. Purples are gonna be next, or violets and indigos or whatever, kind of combining these. Right off the bat, I know I want to go ahead and take out these e.l.f. ones, again, for the same reason. I'm also going to take out this old mini from a holiday collection way back of Orally. It's a very pretty purple color with gold in it, but it just takes several coats to build it up. So the rest of these guys are definitely safe. Moving on to neutrals. These guys just didn't seem to fit into any of the other color categories, so I made a neutral color category, so that's what they are. So gonna have warmer tone neutrals and lighter tone neutrals. I don't use this one that much, but I feel like this is Beige Rose from Revlon. I feel like it's good to have for times when I want to have nail polish on, but actually not look like I have it on, which normally isn't that often, but I don't know, you know, work things, maybe I think I could still get use out of that. The only one I'm gonna be getting rid of is this one. This is from Color Club, and this is Love 'Em Leave 'Em. And it actually is a nude with holographic little bits in it. And it's almost identical to this one. This one is Cosmic Fate, also from Color Club. And it's still not overwhelming for a nude, it's just kind of a nude with a kick. Whereas this one, once it's on my nails, I really can't see the holographic effect that much. Oh, you can probably see it way better here. Yeah, there you go. I'm gonna let this one go because if I want the nude effect, I would wear this one. If I want the nude rainbow effect, I would wear this one. So this guy just kind of falls in between and doesn't really have a place. So I'm gonna let that one go. Now we are on to the metallics, and I've kind of organized them again into sort of warmer metallics and cooler, and then I just have black and white thrown in here at the end, and then a random one, which I'll talk about in a second. I have not worn this Wet n Wild Chrome one in a really long time. This was kind of right when rose gold became a big thing, and it was, you know, a small polish and not that expensive, so that I try out the rose gold thing. Have since learned it's not really my cup of tea. This other color is Fig Jam. This is from the Scented Revlon line. It was a while back. I don't even think they still make it, but it's a nice kind of peach shade with some gold in it. But again, I haven't worn this in quite a while, so I'm gonna let this one go as well. This gold shade, I really have not used in a long time either. It's High Roller, in case anybody wanted to know. I think I'm also gonna let the silver one go. This is Celeb City. And this black one is actually really pretty. I don't know if it's gonna show up on camera. It kind of looks like the night sky in the bottle. This is in a flurry. It's Instant Dry, Sally Hansen. Again, I don't know if they still have this out on the market. I think it was like a season collection type of deal. But the sparkles are pretty, but they're not as prevalent on your nails. So it tends to just look like I'm wearing black nail polish, which it's not something I would really do very often. This is Byzantine Bronze, which is kind of weird for me. I feel strange letting it go, kind of, because again, kind of like Wrapped in Rubies, this is one of the first nail polishes I ever got. And I used to wear this all the time. This was, I kid you not, for years this was my toenail color. Like I had this on my toes constantly. But I just don't wear it anymore. Again, it's that kind of foiled finish, which I'm not really into anymore. I'm gonna let this one go, kind of sad to say goodbye, but I can always buy another one, obviously, if I feel like I really miss it, and I don't think I will. So these two are quite similar from OPI. This one is number 1 Nemesis. I think this was from the Spider-Man collection, and this one I think was from the James Bond one way back when. Her Majesty's Secret Service. And I got this one first, and then this one came out, and I remember thinking, oh, this one is what I had hoped this one would be. This guy has not gotten any love in a long time. They both are from limited edition collections, which again I think is why I held on to both of them, even though I knew that once this one came in, this guy was getting no love. But yeah, I mean, I think as you can see too, the bottle's pretty full. So I'm gonna let this one go because there's just no point in having them both if I only ever wear that one. This one is another one that I've purely just been holding on to because you can't get it anymore. This is, at least I don't think you can, Beetle by Hard Candy. And I don't know, back in the day, like right when I got into nail polish and the internet and beauty videos and things, people on blogs were talking about how they were going to discontinue this nail polish and it was just so unique and diverse and oh, you just need it. And so I kind of got this hoarder idea. Kind of flashes orange, then pink, then kind of a brown, then a green, then a gold. The name Beetle is kind of appropriate, kind of has that scarab beetle kind of coloration to it. And it is pretty and unique. However, I don't like how this looks on my nails. And a lot more often than not, it tends to look like this kind of greeny brown color than it does like the bright fuchsia or pinks or golds. I think I have literally worn it 2 times since getting it and then just held on to it because you can't get it anymore, which is not a good reason to keep something. So yeah, I'm gonna let this one go. Next up is glitter. I know, you thought you were gonna be done, and no. You will soon see that I have as much as I love to collect nail polish, collecting glitter nail polish was really my